What's up, guys? How are you doing? So today we're gonna be talking about the expedition and why it's actually not worth it. As a rat, yes, as a rat, it's still not even worth it. And I'm gonna tell you why you should and should not go on the expedition. So they just revealed all the buffs, everything that we will get, all the fun stuff. And if you really think about it, it's not that much other than the fact that you basically get recognition for doing it. So when you do this, your progress will reset. This means your skill tree, your levels, your stash, your workshop, crafting abilities, and blueprints. Yes, the blueprints that you just got will disappear also. And that's kind of crazy to me that I've been looking for a particular blueprint all that time. But let's not get into that yet. Just tell you the stuff that you will get. So you're gonna get a nice little skin. It's called the Patchwork Raider outfit, and that's good. That's recognition. Everyone who sees you gonna know that you went on the expedition, which is actually real cool. You get the Scrappy Janitor cap, which is nice. We have not seen these skins as yet. I was going to do some data mining, but I didn't want to really show it to you guys. So even if I actually do it, I still gonna put it up on the screen for you because I want you guys to actually see it for your first time. I do a lot of data mining. If you guys don't know, I still do it for a lot of different games, especially games like Rogue Company and a little bit of Battlefield. So you're gonna get the expedition icon. So I'm not too sure if people gonna see it over your name or whatever, but that's cool. It means that streamers are gonna enjoy it, having it, showing it off and whatnot. Your skill points is going to be depending on your stash. So let's listen to this. Your stash value, that's accompanied by the amount of coins that you have up here, and your stash value is actually gonna add up to it. Now you're gonna get up to 5 skill points based on how much millions is in your stash. So I right now would have like 2.6 million and my stash is probably about a million. So I probably get roughly about 3 to 4 points, which is not all that, but the maximum is actually 5, so it doesn't really matter. But 5 skill points on reset automatically is not that like great. So but it is more than everyone else would have, so that's actually cool too. You actually get 12 extra stash space. So while everyone has what, 280, is it 280? You will have 292 when you actually bring it back to the maximum, which is actually not too bad if you really think about it. But when you really think about it, you realize that we hoard a lot of things and we could remove a lot of things from our inventory and we don't really need them in the first place. Because I look at the amount of wolf packs that I had, because I actually just got the blueprint. So I had a bunch of wool packs and I realized that I could just use them or sell them because now I can actually craft it. So we are hoarding a lot of things that we don't need. So the extra 12 is pretty good, but it's not like all that. Now these are actually permanent stuff. So this is what you get from the get-go after doing the expedition. So the Patchwork Raider outfit, Janitor cap for Scrappy, which is cool. I like to see my cock having some good gear. And we have the icon and then the skill points based on how much stash you have, stash value, your overall value, and then the 12 stash space extra. And these may actually increase every expedition. So this one might be a doozy, but the next one they might buff it to another one and it will stack and stack for probably about 3 or 5 times. But remember, this is only every 3 months. So if you think that after 3 months this game is probably gonna die because the hacker scene is like crazy right now, then I mean, what would be the sense going back to 0? The temporary buffs are actually a 10% repair buff, which is cool. It's 10%, but it's cool. 5% XP boost. 5%. But remember, stacking over time, every expedition, all these things are stacking. 6% more materials from Scrappy. That's cool. I mean, really and truly, when you actually max Scrappy, you're not gonna really worry about materials as much, to be honest. At that level, you're pretty much like pretty good at the game, so it's like, why are you worrying about Scrappy that much? And we still end up hoarding these things in game and not really realizing that we just have to leave them, not really pick them up. So yeah, so let's talk about the expedition itself. So going on the expedition, being able to start fresh is pretty good. It means that you're gonna relive the same moments, being able to do it better once again. I wish that there were extra missions that we would probably get for doing the expedition so we can have something new to do. But it wouldn't make sense because it'd have to be in tune with the law and all that, and cannot be for like some people. I know some people was mentioning that some people have new stuff to do, new quests and stuff, but then it will kind of mess with the law being able to do extra stuff more than someone else. I really think that they should make the expedition so good that everyone would want to do it, so that everyone will be at the same playing field every time. Seeing that it's not like mandatory to do the wipe, I feel that you should make it so good that everybody would want to do it. So it means that every single body would actually have that buff all the time. So it's like a psychological game that we could play with us, making everybody actually want to do it. So you always know that almost 90% of the player base is going to have that same buff and actually did the expedition, which should be real cool. I just thought that would be a smart thing to do. Want everyone to be at the same playing field every single time, you know. But I know you don't want everybody to have it, so you know. But the thing is, with everybody starting back over and stuff, they are casual players and they are players who play every single day. You kind of have to meet them halfway, you know. But when it comes to getting something new, I'm up for it, up for new stuff. But I still don't think that going on the expedition is worth it after seeing all of this, because you got to think of the longevity of the game, even in case hackers spoil it, the bugs that there was. And now the thing is, things like blueprints, how they change things. Like, let's say if I were you, like when the game released, I would be racing to get security breach, and that's what I did. I raced to get security breach, and guess what? After I reached it, they nerfed it. So imagine starting back all over again, trying to reach something else, and then they nerf it again. Because they do that a lot, it looks like. They change a lot of things a lot. And I have some points remaining, and I'm even scared to invest it until I see the next patch for this expedition. Because I was thinking that with how things are moving, like them making some skins be released certain times, and not just skins, the blueprints being available on certain maps, and just tweaking it every single time, it means that all the blueprints that I actually got, there is always a chance that I don't get them back as fast. And though I would love the thrill of trying to get the blueprints, like, let me see which blueprints that I got late. I got this one from actually ratting a guy, and I probably wouldn't have never gotten it because I was afraid to do the harvester. And I got this at level maybe 40 something, which is far in the game. I got the Torrente at level 30 something, I think. And I got the Osprey, I got it at level, I think 30 something also. The Bettina was the blueprint we are getting every single time, and I was even fed up of it. Yeah, even the lesser blueprints like a glow sticks, I got that late at level 50. I'm like, these things should be everywhere. The glow sticks should be everywhere. So imagine starting back over. Oh, and the wolf pack. Don't let me even get started. I almost wanted to stop playing the game because I wasn't finding the wolf pack. Right? So at the end of the day, it's like starting back over without your blueprints. It's crazy having to look for them with all this randomness of the blueprints, having to go into night raids and all these things, watching 1,000 videos talking about loot more and loot nighttime and stuff. It just makes you crazy, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, it was driving me crazy just thinking about having to go night raid. There isn't raider hatches, gotta extract. Just imagine Buried City trying to extract in that La Plaza, whatever its name is there, where everybody's like ratting in that hole. Even I'm scared of ratting in La Plaza, to be honest. That hole is like, it's above my pay grade. Yeah, so at the end of the day, losing all your blueprints and stuff and starting back all over, not knowing how the game is going to be, how the longevity is, I'm not too sure if I want to sacrifice all this 3 million coins basically in stash value. Why would I want to risk all this to start over and do the same things over? Some of them was very tedious, some of them were pretty easy, and the project is actually, the expedition is not all that, to be honest. You do spend at least, I think, 800,000 in items for like the fifth I'm not sure what it's called, but the fifth stage. Then the fifth stage is actually about 800,000 in items, and the starting is pretty easy. You can buy all these things from Celeste and whatever, but it does take almost 1 million from you when it comes to the hardest part, which is stage 5. The orders are pretty easy. It will equal to probably just over 1 million, I think, you will end up spending for the expedition itself. But I'm not really interested in it. As you can see, I'm like at level 1 still, because I already data mined it and saw what it was already, and I was like, I'm waiting to see the rewards for it. But now that I have saw the rewards, I'm like, bro, I better I save my stuff. I'm not too sure when I'm actually gonna get the wolf pack again. I'm not too sure when I'm gonna get a wolf pack again. That's the thing. So why would I go and reset and start back over? But all in all, if you want a fresh game, and wait, I'm not even thinking about you guys. Maybe you guys haven't even reached a high level yet. Maybe you just start playing the game, you don't have time playing the game. Some of you guys haven't even gotten 10 blueprints. I have what, not 26? I have like 26 blueprints, which is quite a lot. Not, but remember, there's like 74, and I just have 26. And you're gonna reset to start back over. Doesn't that sound crazy to you? Doesn't that sound crazy to you, starting back over? You haven't even gotten the survivor augment as yet, bro. And you're gonna sacrifice losing the combat free and all these things. You know, it's kind of messed up that we're gonna be sacrificing all of this, all the risk going to the harvester and dying, thanks to that guy in my last video that died to give me a Jupiter blueprint. And now you have to go through all that suffering again to get it. But I don't know, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think about it. As a rat, I see myself as someone that could actually get it a tiny bit more easier than you. I could literally just camp it out, you know? But for you to have to work hard for it, which is quite sad, you have to work hard for it. And think about somebody ratting you, dying with it, chucking it in your prison pocket, all these things, all these variables. I've been dying from a lot of arc. It looked like they buffed them. Been dying from arc a lot. I'm not sure if in case they do that to rats where we have like a bounty system on our head. But a lot of times I find it just gang me up and just kill me. So I won't be surprised you guys die by arc and not even players a lot too. So just think about it. For sure, I'm definitely not gonna be doing it. Maybe next time around I'll do it, but right now I'm just trying to collect blueprints, find new stuff. I am almost finished with the quests, but finishing the quest is just you just either taking your time or rushing it. It's not the most tedious things to do, so it's not like hard. But at the end of the day, I think we need more value from this expedition bonuses. And I just think it don't meet it. Thanks for watching.